Alright guys, welcome back to the sawmill. Today we are not sawing. We are going to install a winch system for the sawmill this week. Come up with a bright idea that I could build something up here, so I'm going to build it and give it a try and bring you guys along. We'll see if it works or see if it doesn't. So let me show you what we got going on. Alright, here's what we got going on. I went and bought myself a Badlands 3,500 pound winch. This is an ATV winch. I thought it would be enough. I think it's probably overkill. I'm quite sure them little hand crank jobs at Frontier sells are not 3,500 pounds. So we bought that. I got it unpacked. There's the winch, box of hardware and whatnot. And then over here, take a look at this. I made this bracket today. I'm gonna show you what we got going on. What the thought is I take this winch. Oh my goodness, that's heavy with one hand. And it'll sit right on top of there. And then this bracket will be actually bolted to the side of the barn. If you remember my setup, I'm undercover here on the side of my barn. So the thought is I could put fasten this bracket on the side of the barn right where a beam is. And then I'm going to take these 4.5 inch lag bolts and run them through there. Clear back into the barn, into that beam. And hopefully give us enough support. And then out here, I thought maybe I'd put a clevis. And that clevis goes right on here, just like that. See a hole through there, lines up with the hole. And then I can wrap a chain or whatnot, or the cable back through here, catch that, and make a big loop to pull my log up on the sawmill. So hopefully that's going to work. And that is what we're working on today. We look back here towards the back of the barn, or the side of the barn. Alright, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 4 little holes. This is where my beam is. The beam runs vertical. And then there's a 2x4 that runs horizontal. You can see it here with the nails. Nail there, nail there. And it goes across. If you can picture a pole barn, how a pole barn is built, you'll know what I'm talking about. The post for the pole barn is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill 2 holes in here and 2 holes down here and catch that beam. We'll go 3.5 inches into that beam with a lag bolt plus through the 2x4. I'm thinking that's going to give me enough support. So the only question I have is from here out to there where the truck sits about, I'm gonna have to add a chain or something to it and then reel it in and then take the chain off or something. I don't know how it's gonna work quite yet. Stick around and we'll both find out. So yeah, let's get started. now I'm excited to see what the winch looks like on there. Hope it fits. Let's find out. Like a glove. Can you see it? Come here, take a good look at this. Look what I have created. What do you think? You gotta get it bolted down. This is the original plate that comes with the winch. So I just welded it to my bracket. It's got the holes already drilled in it for the you know, the other thingy there with the wheels on it and the holes underneath. So I guess we can go ahead and just bolt it right on there. Here's a potential for a problem. Boy, is that close. That is gonna just make it. I don't know if that's the power hot side or the ground. I don't see any markings on there. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, that's the positive side. Of course it'd be the hot cable against the barn. Why wouldn't it be? I could turn it around, but then my cable would spool off the top, and you want your cable to spool from the bottom. So we're gonna leave it. Once it's bolted on there, it ain't going anywhere anyways. That baby is solid. You can see I got my bolts all the way in. This one here didn't get all the way in. I'm gonna have to hit that one again. So we'll tighten that one down a little bit more, and then we'll bolt this on, and then we'll be back. Okay, here's where we're at. Put the fair lead on. Winch is tightened down on there. Put my positive cable on because next we gotta mount this. That's where all the wires go into. So I put that cable loosely on both. And I'm thinking about just mounting it right up here. This will be the next, where the next 2x4 is, and that gets us up a little higher out of the sawdust. So we may take and build a box around that, keep the sawdust out or whatever. But for now, I think we're gonna just get some self-tapping screws and put it right there. So we'll be back. Alright guys, this ain't gonna work. It always wears. I mounted this, I put it up there just loosely, just to see. And I have got so many wires now coming down here, and I think I'm going to change plans. I think what I might do is take and right about there, just above the winch, just cut me a hole. I want all this wiring inside, out of sight, out of mind. So I think I might just go find my hole saw and do that. It'll make it look a lot better. So, alright, we're gonna do it. Alright guys, hey, doesn't this look better now? This is where the winch controller plugs in. I gotta get a couple of sheet metal screws and put that on there yet, but yeah, we got 2 wires now. Or positive and negative for the motor on the winch, so yeah. There it is. That looks a lot better. So I even put the hook on. Isn't that something? Alright, we're gonna go inside now and finish her up. Alright, so we're in the garage, or in the pole barn now. You can see where our wires come through the wall, there and there. I've got it all wired up again. Got my battery in here, just bought me a deep cycle marine battery. I have a trickle charger in the garage, and I'll put a trickle charger on this so it'll stay charged. And then if that ain't enough, we'll pull it out once in a while and charge her up. So yeah, I guess about one more thing left to do, so let's go give it a try. Try to do this one-handed. My goodness. Let's see, in, out. Oops. Boy, that's a fast little winch there. Whew. Run this cable out and see how far it comes out. Hold on, guys. That's going to come out quite a ways. Hold on, I'll finish bringing it out and then I'll show you. Alright, I think you can see that cable in there. I ran it out. It's about 2 wraps left on that spool. And then I ran it out here. And from the edge, this forward edge of the sawmill, out to my hand, it's 11 feet. So that's how far outside of the sawmill building I am. I don't know if you can see it, but over there. Don't mind that post there. It's a crane on the back of my truck. So, yeah, 11 feet. So, by the time we put that around the log, if I can get that log pushed up here close enough to the sawmill, it just might work. Wouldn't that be something? So, I guess the next thing to do is get a log and give it a try. So we're gonna do that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. Here's what we got going on. Got our first volunteer up here. It's a nice oak. Well, not so nice, but millable. Down on the big end, we're 24 inches. Down on the small end, we're at 18 inches. And we are 11 foot long. Now, I can move this log up here with my tractor. I can pick up one end of this. I can't pick up both ends at the same time. So that's why I can't get it up here on the mill right here. So there's my tractor out there. It's a little 1310 Ford. 19 horsepower, I think it is. So that tractor will not pick this log up. So I need a way to get this up here. So that's why we put the winch on. And as you can see, I got the cable right there. It runs right around it. Runs back up to the winch back there on the side of the building. So we're going to give it a pull and see what happens. This log, I looked it up on the internet, 1,652 pounds. That's big for me. You watch these other sawing channels, you know, 1,600 pound log ain't nothing for them, but my tractor's too small and I don't see any sponsors come rolling in here yet, so we're gonna do with what we got. So I'm gonna set you guys down here and we'll tighten that winch up and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to stop and look back here at the wall and see if everything's looking good. Looks pretty good. Let's carry on. Oops, wrong way. Whoa, horsey. Alright. Come here. Show you what's going on. Here's the problem. Number one, our small end wants to go fast. That's fine, I knew that was going to happen. But what is happening now is my sawmill is sliding over. So I don't have it fastened down on these, on my 4x6s. It's not fastened. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to run some screws or drive some nails here real quick, and then we'll try again. So you guys stand by. Well, kinda. Hold on, I could get my PV in. We'll see if we can roll it the rest of the way. Alright, well, there you go, guys. Got a little assist from the little tractor there, and gave her a little nudge and she went right on up on there. So I think I'm gonna call that a win. I took and made these 4x4 ramps here. I think I may make a set just a little bit longer. You guys notice when that log started going up on there, it started just sliding. Now I don't know if it was because that cable was just cutting in or what, but if you guys look, I mean, it actually wasn't really cutting in that bad. So you guys, you professionals out there chime in. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Am I at the wrong angle possibly with that winch, or wrong angle ramps, or am I just asking too much, or what? I don't know. Am I thinking that winch might have something to do with it being clear back here on the wall? It's quite a ways from the wall out here to the log. I'll see if I can get you a shot. Hold on here, I'll walk across. I got this log fastened in here. But yeah, if you look there, I mean, it's what, maybe 6 foot to the center of that log. Probably not even that. Maybe not that. I don't have my tape measure, but I don't know. As far as the winch is concerned, if you look, we're still tied up against the wall. The wall's not all bowed out, so it held. So I guess we're good. Bolts on this side looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a win. That's the biggest log I've put on this mill so far, so I gotta get the small end. They're gonna jack that up now to get the pith centered, and then that'll be about it. So yeah. Ooh, stepping over here. So yeah, there it is, guys. So there you go. Alright guys, well I guess that's going to be it for this video. I'll call that a win, guys. I think that little winch is going to work. We got to refine it a little bit maybe, but it didn't struggle any, so I think a few little tweaks here and there, and I think we'll maybe get that to work a little better. So you guys come back next week. I'll give you a guess what we're going to be doing. So yeah, back on the mill finally. You see behind me, we ain't got no wall yet, so we got to get crack-a-lacking on that, and we got the front here to do yet, so it's full speed ahead on that for now. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. You're not going to want to miss it. So yeah, I guess that's about it. As usual, I appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one.